last 100 years is a major pandemic. Why the pandemic spread so quickly? Because of globalization, because of international travels, is not it? So, where it was started, the COVID-19 was started in, first case was reported in which country? So, it spread from there. It is called COVID-19 because first case was reported in 19. Very good. So, with improvement of life expectancy, now there is, so a child born today in our country can expect it to live up to 70 years. Is not it? So definitely there will be age-related diseases now. Like this is called, earlier what happened? When we were studying our medical course, no? At that time infectious diseases were very, very common. Say diarrhea, people used to die in diarrhea, tuberculosis, malaria was rampant, kala-azar, filariasis, is not it? The infectious diseases were very, very common. Diphtheria, measles, smallpox also, these were very, very common. Now these infectious diseases are declining. Malnutrition was very common, declining. Because of what? Because of vaccination. The vaccines given to the children, 8 to 10 vaccines are given to every children nowadays. So, because of those vaccines, now we can prevent many dreaded diseases. Is not it? So, we could not have achieved this tremendous success in our health front without the help of technology. We have, because of this, let's say, vaccines, because of these antibiotics, so different therapeutic discoveries, diagnostic discoveries, is not it? Because of those things, there is a continuous improvement in our health front, is not it? So, we all know that India is having a rich legacy of science since ancient time. So, have you heard about Aryabhata? Who is Aryabhata? Aryabhata? What is the name of our first satellite? So in the past 7 decades, so we got independence from British in 1947, is not it? So in the past 7 decades, India has built satellites, sent probes to Moon and Mars, so many achievements in our country, in scientific achievements. Established nuclear power. We are one of the 5 nuclear power in the world. Then acquired nuclear weapons capability, demonstrated firepower in the form of range of missiles. We are one of the countries in the world which have intercontinental ballistic missile. Is not it? One of the 5 countries. In the most of the major scientific areas, no? We are among the top 5 countries in the world. Undoubtedly, these are all fabulous achievement of Indian scientists and technologists. We can say that earlier, starvation was one of the important factor for high prevalence of undernutrition was in our country. Now to counter that, we had green revolution, white revolution, then blue revolution. What is green revolution?
In wheat.
Yeah. Then what is white revolution?
Milk.
Milk. And blue revolution?
Fish.
Very good. So, India today is known as pharmacy of the world. As Indian companies are supplying affordable drugs and vaccines to not only to developing country, even to the developed countries. We are almost self-sufficient in the drugs, in the medicines. And we are the hub of pharmaceutical industry in the world. And we can supply not only to the developing country, we supply medicines to even to the developed countries like America, like European countries. Is not it? And do you know Indian system of medicine? It is one of the oldest. And Ayurveda system of medicine is about 300 years old. And do you know about Sushrata and Soraka?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sushrata is known for?
Father of surgery.
Surgery. Very good. And Soraka? Yeah. So we have a rich heritage of science actually in India, if you see. Even the traditional folklore medicine, we are very rich. Even in Meghalaya, is very rich in traditional folklore medicine. So, as I have already mentioned, technology has played important role in mitigating the traditional problem of infectious disease, malnutrition, emerging problem of NCDs. If you see the diseases, we can divide actually into 3 categories. One is infectious disease, another is nutritional problems, and another is non-communicable disease. Already Dr. Sharma has told. Non-communicable disease, infectious disease. What are the major infectious diseases in our country? Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is #1 killer among the infectious diseases. Then among the non-communicable disease, what are the non-communicable diseases? Major killer? Yes?